Everybody ready?
Hi, this is my audience. Have you ever been a part of something so much greater than yourself? Hello everyone, I'm Alexis Eversole, and I can tell you firsthand how important it is to be of service to others and how good it makes you feel when you know the things you do help others in a small way. I want to talk to you today about Boys Haven of America in Beaumont, Texas, and how many young boys this organization has helped when they needed a place to feel safe. This facility gives young males a place to succeed and has helped many in the past. But this program requires financial backing to make that happen, and I have been involved with their fundraising efforts. The formation of Boys Haven has been a process with the help of generous community. It is continuing in the mission to give boys a start in life. Boys Haven was established by the Beaumont Optimist Club in a home given to the organization by the Central Church of Christ in 1945. It is a residential home for at-risk boys and young men. This facility houses those that come from unstable environments and are in need of a safe, positive, structured environment that will enable them to succeed. They provide shelter, clothing, food, and education for the boys who enter into their facility. In 2011, Boys Haven was awarded a state contract and began accepting boys in the custody of Child Protective Services. It is licensed by the Texas Department of Families and Protective Services and houses for boys aged 5 to 17. Some of the boys with nowhere to go end up staying through college and reside at the facility up to the age of 22. Boys Haven has a program based on the value of hard work where privileges are earned by accomplishing tasks and participating in the care of the home and grounds. They are licensed to serve 36 boys at a time, and I'm sorry to say, are usually full to capacity. The boys experience tutoring, mentoring programs, such as transitional living and job skills programs. Because many of the boys come from traumatic circumstances, involved in weekly or bi-weekly therapy by a licensed professional who also monitors and prescribes any medication needed for their physical or mental health. The boys are allowed to acquire off-campus jobs and are encouraged to participate in activities such as 4-H, sports, scouts, and unique therapy, equine therapy, at Stable Spirits Riding Center in Vidor. Many young men have been given a positive start in life because of Boys Haven. The much-needed structure and discipline these boys receive guides them down a path many of them have never experienced. When they arrive at Boys Haven, they must be able to function in society enough to attend public school, be free to contagious or infectious diseases, and not be dependent on alcohol or drugs. They must be able to participate in age-appropriate physical and mental activities. Must be at least 5 years old. All placements at this time are made through Child Protective Services and the Texas Department of Family Protective Services. Many of the boys come to the facility angry or antisocial, but in time, many come to realize what a positive force this facility created in their life. On their website, you can read the testimonials from many young men. One young man states, "I want to stay at Boys Haven because it keeps me on the right path and away from trouble. With this environment, I plan to graduate from high school with a scholarship and go to college and get a master's degree." Boys Haven also has a Facebook page with many testimonials from the young men who have benefited from their stay at the facility. Joe Wilson, a former resident, states, I was a resident at Boys Haven from 1986 to 1992. It offered a place to live away from the situations me and my family were dealing with at my own home. While I was there, I learned about responsibilities, patience, meeting some of the most caring people I have ever met, Chuck and Lisa Howerton, and seeing how they basically put their lives on hold to make a better life for the boys they've cared for. Boys Haven was my family, and it is a big part of me and who I've become. David L. Smith from Lakeland writes, I was at Boys Haven along with my two brothers, Todd and Mike, from 1976 to 1979, age 15 through 18. My brothers stayed until finishing high school. I believe that Boys Haven helped turn my life and hopelessness to possibility. I am glad to hear that Boys Haven continues to help boys have direction and hope in life. Boys Haven has become home to approximately 1,500 to 2,000 boys. Over the years, and needs the help of community to continue the work. I have been personally involved with the many fundraisers and witnessed the hard work of the community and businesses in our area toward the possibility of giving these boys and young men a chance at a very different life. Boys Haven relies directly on funding from the state, grants, United Way, and individual fundraising and donors to be able to keep their facility functioning. It costs between $27,000 to $30,000 per year to house and care for one boy. Multiply that by 36, and you get a needed budget of over $100,000 each year, and that's simply day-to-day living. This budget doesn't include unforeseen emergencies or events. There is a very long list of fundraisers and community outreach programs for Boys Haven every year. The ones I have been involved with were the annual Crawfish Bowl and Festival, the annual golf tournament, and the Christmas toy drive. I was a member of the GT Shocker softball team coached by Brian Sarton from Port Neches. We used the Boys Haven field for practice 3 times a week and even played against the boys several times a year. Because of this, our team became involved in their fundraisers, and they have become annual events for our team. There are so many more annual events for many organizations in our area. I'm sorry to say that COVID slowed down the fundraising for the year of 2020, but 2021 has proven that you can't keep a good community down. Community organizations and businesses have restarted and added to the existing fundraisers and are again filling the coffers at this facility. There has been a drive-through crawfish bowl, a huge car show, and so many more events to benefit the boys and young men at the facility. The leader of many of these fundraisers with the Boys Haven Foundation, which began in 1995 and served the community well. But there is no information on the foundation from 2020 or 2021. So I feel COVID claimed another victim in the foundation. If you want to attend or participate in an event to benefit the facility, simply go to their Facebook page or their homepage, boyshaven.com, and you can help a young man on his journey to success. Boys Haven has currently been a haven in the storm that was many of these young men's lives. They strive to keep these young people on the right path and show them that success can be theirs with a bit of hard work and determination. This facility changes the lives of many young boys, gave them the tools to succeed and put them on the right path, but did not do this without the help of the community and businesses in the area. The boys from this facility will get a much better start in life than many who have now where to feel safe and appreciated. I had conversations with these young boys, and though not all of them realize how fortunate they are to be in a nurturing environment, many do appreciate the care they are given. This is the season of unselfish sharing. So go to the website and give a gift that just keeps on giving. You may be the person who changes the life of a boy or a young man. Thank you. God.